welcome to my channel. This is my first video because I don't know about you, but I've been sitting at home for the past few weeks and doing a ton of online shopping or browsing. I haven't really bought anything yet, but still looking a lot online, and oddly enough, I've also been wearing a lot more makeup now that I've been at home. I don't know why, just because I think that wearing makeup helps me differentiate between when I wake up in the morning and when I start remote working, which is still mostly in my PJs, but I feel more put together. I feel like I have more time to practice all of the techniques in makeup that I didn't really have a chance to before, like perfecting a winged liner, and yeah, so I've been taking a look at Sephora's online website, and instead of browsing the site alone, I thought I'd take you all along and film a quick virtual shop with me. In particular, I'm going to be exploring Sephora's sales section today. I don't know why, but I never really thought that Sephora did sales on their products. Like, of course I knew about the VIB sales that they did for their Beauty Insiders and like Rouge members, but I thought that was really the only discount that you could get on Sephora's products. And so a lot of the things on the site and in store weren't really in my price range. And now, especially with all of the emails I've been getting about online deals at Sephora, I've realized that they have a whole section of their site devoted to sale items, and that I've really been sleeping on those deals because some of them are pretty good. So I thought that I'd take you all along as I've been looking at these items and share what I think are some good buys, especially for the prices offered. And I'll also be sharing things that I would skip on, because just because something is on sale doesn't mean that you should buy it. So without further ado, let's head into Sephora's sale section. All right. So according to this, there are 263 products on sale, which, I mean, I'm sure Sephora has like thousands of products on their site, but 263 is still pretty good. And right off the bat, I see a few things that I definitely think are worth investigating further. So the first product I want to take a look at is this Urban Decay Naked Cherry eyeshadow palette. Now, I've loved Urban Decay products for a really long time. Like, Urban Decay eyeshadow is what I wore for prom, and it was actually like my first real Sephora purchase. So I'm really excited to see that they have products on sale currently, and this is a pretty good discount. Like, this product was originally $49 for the palette, and now it's $24.50, so you're getting 50% off on a product that's seems to be rated fairly well, because it has over 4 stars from almost 500 people. And if we take a look at this, I just want to note like how amazing are the colors in this palette. Like, you have some beautiful like light and peachy toned colors here, and then you go into more of the deep berries, and I just think that this palette's like color scheme would suit a lot of different skin tones. I also think that this sale might be prompted by like the possibility that Urban Decay will be releasing a new palette sometime soon. Their last like palette launch that I can think of was the Naked Honey last August, so now might be the time to snag this, because you might take it off sale once a new product is announced. Again, noting the reviews, over 500 reviews on this, and then also almost 100,000 loves. I don't know what this like love system is on Sephora's website, but that's a lot of people who seem to really enjoy this product. And just so we can take a quick peek at what some of the specifics are of this product, I'm going to take us down to the review section, and you can see it's like pretty overwhelmingly positive, with 90% of people recommending this product, and look at this. Just Seeing Red bought it, and one day ago said that it was a steal at $24.50. There does seem to be a 2-star review underneath, but the girl says so good. So I still think that is like bodes pretty well for this product, especially at the price tag it is, $24.50. Like, this girl's right, it is a steal. I'm going to also take us to like the most helpful review. Yeah, good for darker skin. Like I said, probably suits a lot of different skin tones. Works for older skin, so on all different skin types. Yeah, in general, people seem to really, really love it. Just so we can keep track of all of the items I'm recommending here, I'm going to add this to my virtual basket. And we can keep that as a tally of all of the products that I think are good buys from this sale. And this is definitely one of them. Cool. So moving along, let's take a look at another product that I think right off the bat might be worth investing in. So here we go. I'm really intrigued by these KVD Vegan Beauty liquid lipsticks, and I think this serves as like a good lesson in how to read a website like Sephora. So you can see that they offer a range of prices for this product from $5 to $21, which I'm thinking is the retail price. And you might be thinking like, what's the range and what's that to do? Well, this means that basically only some of the colors in this collection are discounted. And normally that's a little bit of a red flag for me because it's mostly the colors that aren't selling well, mostly the colors that are probably going to be a little bit out there. But if you can find a color that's good and that suits you, this is well worth the price. So if we take a quick look, we can see a peek. And yeah, I'm seeing some colors here that are definitely out of my comfort zone, like this blue. Would not buy even for $5, nor would I buy this gray, but this pink color called Requiem, really pretty. They describe it as a soft lilac, and for $5, I definitely think that might be worth it. Here, Black Cherry, I think might be good in the winter months, around that like fall, autumn aesthetic. Same with the Bright Lavender, possibly. I would have to see like swatches of that to know whether it would be too bright for my lips, but still a workable color that could, really be good. And if we take a look at the reviews, 4.3 out of 5 stars. I don't see the little like percentage recommended here, but still overwhelmingly positive views. I think there are just a lot more reviews on this product in general, which is why they might have like 701 star reviews, but still, again, overall, great reviews. Let's take a look at the most helpful reviews as rated by other customers. Alright, so I'm seeing the negative reviews that are written here seem to be about this Lolita color, and seem to relate to the fact that like there was a color change in one of the formulas. So this is an example of where reading the reviews is definitely a good idea, but the other reviews seem to say that the product is pigmented, opaque, smooth and easy to apply, that it applies smoothly and evenly, hot item, and even though these reviews are a little old, it just seems like this product's been around for a long time. So I definitely think that one of these colors, whichever attracts you most, but I think for me would be something like the soft lilac, would be a great buy. And overall, let's also take a look and note like this discount. It's from $20 to $5, which is an insane markdown for this product. Let me do some quick math. Yeah, and that's 75% off, which is again another steal, like right off the bat. Cool. All right, now that we've added this to our basket, let's take a look at some of the other products. Amazing. So two products I see that I think are really worth mentioning are these Natasha-Denona eyeshadow palettes. Now, Natasha-Denona is incredibly expensive. I mean, if you look at the retail prices for the Safari All Matte eyeshadow palette and the Tropic eyeshadow palette, you'll see that they are $129 each, which is so incredibly outrageous for eyeshadow, but they're both 50% off on this sale at $64.50. Now, that might be the price of a regularly priced eyeshadow palette from another brand, but Natasha-Denona has a great reputation for producing amazing quality eyeshadows. So for this brand, this price is actually pretty great. And while I personally am not attracted to a lot of the colors in the Tropic eyeshadow palette, for instance, I wouldn't be a fan of these greens, this blue or this lilac, I could, in theory, get some use out of a lot of these, again, peachy, warm-toned colors here. And if I had to choose between the two, I think the Safari one would be a great pick for me because it's all matte with a lot of really incredible neutral colors. So definitely something that would be worth a look. And it's worth noting that the Natasha-Denona palettes that are $129 because she does produce smaller palettes as well. But these $129 palettes have huge pan sizes compared to other eyeshadow palettes that I've tried. So you are getting a lot of product. Let's take a look at the reviews. Okay, 4.3 out of 5 stars. So a lot of people recommending it here, with 81% would recommend. A little lower than the Urban Decay eyeshadow palette that we saw earlier, and more expensive, but I'm wondering why some people wouldn't recommend it. Here I'm seeing immediately a ton of people who are leaving amazing reviews, with some even mentioning the fact that they got this on sale and that they love the buttery and blendable shadows that you can find here. Seems like a super helpful review. I'm going to again just go to the most helpful review section, and you can see that people are just like raving about it. And someone's even recommending a way to rearrange it so that you can really take a look at it. Is this the same? Huh, yeah. Actually really interesting when you take a look at it that way. Anyway, yeah, I think that these are a great deal for the brand. 50% off is another steep discount, and I'm going to add this to our virtual basket of things that I might recommend. Alright, so this video is actually getting a little bit long, but we've barely just scratched the surface of all of the awesome sales that are going on at Sephora right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end here for part 1 of this, and I'm going to make another probably 2 parts to this video. So if you like this, please leave a thumbs up, comment about what you want to see next from me, and subscribe so you can catch parts 2 and 3 of this virtual shop with me. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.